This was just meant to be like a simple video just to chat to you guys because I know it's been a while. But there's not gonna be a whole lot of editing, not gonna be a whole lot of music. Just because if I did want to do all that, it's gonna take me hours, and then it's gonna delay the video even more. But a lot of y'all have been in my DMs like asking like, "Yo, what happened to the videos? Where you been at?" And I haven't been far. I've just been busy, and I haven't been as motivated as I once was to make these videos for like a number of reasons. But yeah, let's get into it. I know it's been a hot minute since you've even seen me. Like I have a whole different hairstyle now. Hopefully I'm more handsome. But basically, I've been planning on making this video for a little while now just because it's been what, like 6 months or maybe even more than that since you've last seen me make a video on the channel. And that wasn't for no reason. Like I didn't just get lazy and all of a sudden didn't want to make videos anymore. There was a genuine reason for why I completely went MIA. And there's like a handful of reasons why. And so I'll just go down the list, right? So, and mind you, this is specifically for like the day in the life videos that I was making before, right? And so I'll start with reason number one, right? And it begins with the fact that the whole reason I was making day in the life videos was sort of to inspire young people, young folks of color especially, to see that getting into tech isn't as impossible as it may seem. It's definitely like I wanted to expose people to the fact that this is a potential career path for them, right? If they hadn't already had something set up. And I wanted to just show people what life is like once you get one of those jobs, right? And so part of that is explaining how I got the job, and another part of that is just sort of showing off a little bit like what life looks like now that I have this opportunity. And I just over time with how the job market started to move and how the tech space started to feel in general, it just got to a point where it didn't feel like I didn't feel true to myself continuing to make those videos, right? So like getting into tech, breaking into tech is much more difficult now than it was when I got in, right? And when I got in, it was already a bit difficult. But now it's 10 times harder because you're dealing with things like AI, you're dealing with things like massive layoffs at different companies where you're literally competing with senior engineers for like junior level roles. And so these are things that I didn't have to deal with when I was first getting in. And so because I also don't have to deal with that now, I don't know if I can in good faith say that I am the best person to go to for advice on breaking into tech right now, right? Like I'm not a recruiter, I'm not a hiring manager, I'm just an independent contributor. Well, what does an IC really stand for? Is it independent or is it individual? I'm gonna go with individual, right? Because that's what they call software engineers at companies. They call them ICs, right? I think it's individual contributor, and so that's really all I come up to. Like I don't have any sway, I don't have any real oversight into the interview process, even at my company, and so I don't feel like I'm in a like solid enough position to give people genuine advice on things. I can only advise you from the perspective of someone who's gotten into tech 5 years ago, right? And that doesn't necessarily feel relevant now. And that's just one side of why I stopped making those videos, right? Like until I feel like I get to a point where I actually have valuable advice that everybody else isn't already like spewing in their videos. Like you're competing against a lot when you're trying to break into tech. You're competing against AI. You're competing against AI not just doing the job that you're applying for, but also the fact that these companies are using AI to filter people out of application processes. So it's like before you'd normally be able to like submit your resume and there was a pretty good chance an actual human being would see it. Now it's just ChatGPT going, you don't really fit the standards. Fuck out of here. And I don't know how I feel about trying to advise somebody on how to beat a machine that I don't even fully understand, you know? And so That's a big part of why I stopped making the videos. The other part is part of day in the life videos is showing off the lifestyle, right? And sort of just like you're automatically coming from a place of, okay, I make six figures, I got this nice apartment in a beautiful city, here's what my life looks like, right? You're flaunting your wealth even if you think you're not, right? And when I was younger, when I was literally in high school, I would watch day in the life videos too. And part of the reason why was because I wanted to sort of envision what it would look like if I was in that position, right? And also just get an idea of like, okay, what does this lifestyle look like? And is it actually something that I want, right? And so for me, looking around and seeing people like follow the path that I went on and still struggle to find jobs. Like there's still people I know who are still job searching to this day. Like it's been over 6 months and they're still searching. And for me, it's like I can't ever look at them and say you didn't work hard enough. You just have so much working against you. And so that's why I sort of pump the brakes on the videos because I'm just like, I don't want to feel like I'm leading people astray, right? Especially because, like, let's be real, I did make money off of some of those videos. So I, at no point in time in my life, want to feel like I'm leading people astray just to make a quick buck. Like, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't sit right with my soul, right? And I'm not just going to get on here and make videos if I don't have something valuable to say, or at the very least something entertaining for people to watch. Like I want people to actually get value out of the videos that I make and not like just make videos for making videos sake just to make money, right? So that was one of the other reasons. Like a lot of people are struggling right now. A lot of people are going through financial hardship. And so for me to sit here and flaunt wealth just feels wrong, right? And it's not even like I'm the most wealthy person on the planet either. I'm far from it. I can promise you that. It's just more of like I'm blessed to be in the situation that I'm in. I would rather not flaunt that and show that off because I personally know people who are struggling right now, right? So it just doesn't feel right for me to do that. It feels disingenuous. And then the third reason is like I developed a platform for myself to the point where like I have a voice, right? And day in the life videos and like talking about tech doesn't really feel like the best use of the voice that I have right now, right? And when I say talking about tech, I just mean talking about the surface level things, right? Like I don't want to become the type of YouTuber who's like reviewing the new iPhone, even though it has the same features as the last year and the year before that and the year before that. Like that's just not something I could see myself doing. Like the type of things that I want to get on here and talk about, I want to talk about how tech is affecting our daily lives in terms of like they're literally stealing our data and the government is buying that data and using it against us currently. Like that's the world we live in, right? And I think I would rather come on here and have conversations about that. It's just I developed a community around tech and getting jobs in tech. So is that really what I want to bring to you guys? Like, is that something that you guys would want to hear? If it is, drop a comment down below and just be like, yeah, hell yeah, we want to hear that. We want to hear what your opinion is, right? And so I feel like for me, the direction I want the channel to go in from this point is I'm either going to make videos about things that I'm passionate about, things that I have a strong opinion on that I want to share with you guys, or probably just like vlogs and things that I want to remember, things about my life, because like I have like 3 different YouTube channels on YouTube, right? And they were all for different reasons. Like I had YouTube videos where I was making dance videos with my friends. I had another YouTube channel where I was just making random vlogs just to go back to and make memories. And then this one was just one of those like, well, people keep asking me questions about how I got where I'm at, and I feel like it might just be simpler to make videos about it so people can continue to like rewatch them or send them to their friends and get their questions answered, because I can't be everywhere at once. I can't talk to everybody at once, but I can make videos. And I mean, I'm proud of what I've done. These videos have reached people. It's changed people's lives because like there's people who I know who have dropped out of college or literally moved across the country and they did get those six-figure jobs. They bought homes for their families. And so, like, I'm definitely proud of what I've done, right? But I don't know if doing the same thing is the right decision for me to make now. I think I want to evolve the channel into something else. And if you guys want to pull up with me, you are welcome to, and I'm happy. And I'm really happy you guys supported me up till now. And if that's just not your vibe, then that's also cool too, right? You can always come back and rewatch the other videos. But yeah, that's like in a nutshell why I stopped making day in the life videos. I mean, there's also those guys in the comments who will pull up and they'd be like, "You didn't even really tell us what a software engineer does every day. Like, you just got on here and showed us you eating pizza and eating lunch and stuff like that." And it's like, yeah, I said day in the life of a software engineer. I didn't say come with me to work and watch everything I do, and then HR is gonna see that, and then I'm gonna get fired because I'm leaking company secrets. Like, I can't do that. There's a certain amount I can show you, and there's a certain amount I definitely can't show you. And the stuff that you would really want to hear about is mostly the stuff I can't show you, right? Like, I literally have had to take some videos down or re-edit some videos because, like, there's just certain things I can't say, right? And it sucks to sort of have to censor yourself like that, but, like, the reality of it is I might share something that messes with the company's money, and obviously I got rent to pay, and I'm not trying to mess that up, right? But yeah, like, I don't want to continue making videos if they're not like entertaining at least, or teaching you something, right? So this isn't the end of me making videos. This is just me explaining why I stopped making day in the life videos. And if you were here for like the vlog aspect of it, I'm definitely still going to be making more of those. I think there's just going to be more of a clear separation of the vlog type stuff and the videos where I want to share my opinion on something that may or may not be tech related. I feel like I'm definitely going to make some videos where I'm sharing my political opinion on things, maybe my opinion on current events. Typically those current events are going to be political, I feel like, because like I'm not just going to be on here like reacting to random internet videos unless they have something to do with, like, I don't know, something related to me, right? So yeah. But what I will say is thank you so much for those of you who have been on this journey, and for those of you who still want to come, let's do it.